Hello my good and sweet friends, I hope you're all doing fine. Welcome to the channel Digimon Explained. My name is Jesse and in this video we're going to do something a little bit different. Normally you just hear a voice behind pictures, but now you're going to see the man behind the voice. Reason why I am making this video is because I'm working on the biggest Digimon video I have ever made. It's the biggest project I decided to work on. And it's taking quite some time. It's going to take at least 2 weeks. I hope by then it's already finished, but I've already written 45 pages, so you can imagine it's a big work, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be over 60 pages, meaning that the video will be one of 1 hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So I wanted to throw this video in between, that way you know that everything is going fine with Jesse. And I also wanted to take advantage of this moment to thank the newcomers in the channel, because we've reached 20k, if not more. Yes, it is more. And many only hear a voice, but they don't really know the person. So I wanted to take this opportunity to thank the newcomers and to maybe give a quick introduction of myself. And basically what I'll be doing is giving a further update of what has been going on with my life, because the last time I made an update video, it was in 2023, and by now we're already 2024. So about the update. In the last video, if you guys remember correctly, I told you that I successfully went through the competition to become a federal government officer here in Belgium. So I've been working for the federal government for now 9 months. And when you start first as an intern. You get paid like all other civil servants, but it's an internship because they're going to see whether you have what it takes to become a civil servant. And at the end of the internship, you get your tenureship. You get tenured. I think that's how we say it. So my life has been basically working on getting a positive evaluation just to get my tenureship. And I am now in the final 2 months. So I can't wait for that. But I do have to say that it did bring a whole lot of frustration, not stress, but frustration, because you want things to go well. A tenureship is not something to be taken lightly. It's really something that can basically guarantee your whole future. I say guarantee like that because you never know what may happen, but essentially it means that you won't get fired anymore. So I'll be working on that, and once I get tenured, I'll have the full liberty to climb within the federal government's justice department. And there is one department that's really caught my attention. It's a department, I don't even know if I can disclose it like that, but I'm not yet working there, so I'll just briefly tell you what it's all about. It's a department that is heavily focused on drugs and weapons. For those who do not know, I studied international relations, and one of my specialties are weapons and arms proliferations. So if I can get there, which I'm going to try, it's going to be a dream coming true, and I am near. I'll be speaking to the guys the week that is going to come. So I'm quite excited for that. So my life has been basically that. And my life has also been me living in the shadows, essentially. Living in the shadows because I'm saving money radically. I want to buy my first property once I get tenured, so in about 2 months from now. And I'd like to buy property in an area that is quite expensive. So for that, you'll need the right amount of money just for the down payment and to get a loan. One of my goals is to be very involved in the real estate market, but everything is going to be easier once you have your first property. So I'm basically doing that. And when I say I'm saving radically, it means that sometimes you only have 90 euros to spend in just 1 month because you don't want to touch your salary. And so I've been hungry so many times, I can't even count. You like walk down the streets and you smell and see pizza, but you know that you had your donut yesterday, which means that if you want your pizza, you have to wait for the next month. So that's what I've had to face. It's crazy, but aside of that, things have been going quite well for me. I've been hitting the gym religiously. I feel great. And I've also done a whole lot of meditation and mindfulness, because it's crazy, but I can now really say with experience that once you almost reach your goal, the final steps are usually the hardest. And when I say the hardest, it means that I don't know if it's the post-COVID era, or maybe we just live in difficult times, but friends around me have been very negative. I don't know if they were depressed, frustrated, or either both of them, and they came to me with that, and I've been absorbing, and then sometimes people communicate it in ways where you're like, they really understand what you've been telling, and then like clashes come. So it hasn't only been a bed of roses, but aside of that, I've been doing great. And I would really recommend meditation to everyone, because when you're for a long time around negativity, you'll start having ruminating thoughts. And that's what I had. I had ruminating thoughts. And ruminating is really one of the most tiresome thing you can have, because you don't have control of your mind. You're constantly thinking about, past actions, past interactions. You start creating these what if scenarios. Maybe I should have behaved differently. Maybe I was in the wrong, even if you know that you were not in the wrong. So there's been a whole lot that has been going on, which I'd like to share, but to be honest, I'd like to keep this video positive. So mindfulness, meditation, that's one of the best remedies you can have. So you should do that, because I think it's needed. I really think that mental health at this moment is really, really going backwards, which is not really a surprise, because when I look at the market at this moment, when I look at some friends who graduated and they tried landing a job in that which they studied for, and it gets challenging, I can understand why some people would feel a bit on a downward spiral. But anyway, that's about it. I'm not going to be talking longer than this, simply because the video that is going to come after this one is going to take 2 hours or something. So let me spare you for now. If you have any questions, make sure to write them down in the comment sections. I'd like to do a Q&A someday. So again, write your questions down in the comment section, and then someday I can retrieve those questions and I'll reply them in a next video. But I'd like to do more of those videos where I interact with you. I think it's also better for you, because otherwise you only hear me and you don't really see me, or you don't really know me, which I don't want to. I want you to know who the person behind the voice is. Alright? For now, guys, stay tuned and I will see you in the next video.